Hey everyone, Indie Drop News. My name is Dan. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday afternoon. Let's jump right into the news. No Man's Sky released a blog post on their next patch. Their patch is 1.55. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit here. Hello everyone. After the initial round of addressing high priority stability and performance issues, the team have been working intensely on a large number of gameplay fixes and improvements. As always, thank you for playing the game and taking the time to report any issues you encounter. We have now released Update 1.55 to PC, PS4, and Xbox One, which includes the fixes and improvements detailed below. I will not be reading all of these fixes as there is an abundance of them, but good on them for fixing all of those issues. If you have any more bug reports, be sure to report them here. Just go to news, latest posts, boom, bug report, right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Crosscode, Radical Fish Games Crosscode, that is going to leave early access on September 20th. Now, from the trailers that I've seen, and I will go ahead and show you guys, I am in love with this game. This is an RPG, and it's like almost like a top-down perspective. Looks awesome. Looks really awesome. So here's their website, crosscode.com. You can go ahead and check out the trailer, and they have a demo. So if you want to play the game a little bit, well, I guess you can get the early access as well. The early access costs you $20. I believe at release it should still be $20. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into some of the trailer footage now. Good. Oh, it looks so good. Dope. Crosscode looks so freaking fantastic. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say about it right now. Like, I'm blown away by that trailer. It's so good. So if you didn't know, Leah is the protagonist's name, and she is actually mute. So that little tidbit in the trailer where she was just saying hi, why, hi, bye, that's pretty much all she can say because she can't really say much. So I guess we'll find out in the story of exactly why she's mute. But again, I'm intrigued. I can't wait for this game. Moving on. Nintendo Switch Open Beta now available. This comes by way of Yo-Yo Games. We are now at the open beta phase of the GameMaker Studio 2 Nintendo Switch license. Its full commercial launch is expected in 2018, September 2018 that is. With the GameMaker Studio 2 Nintendo Switch export, GameMaker Studio 2 games can be exported directly to your Nintendo Switch. let's see, a little quote here as well. Since announcing our relationship with Nintendo to launch the GameMaker Studio 2 Nintendo Switch export, man, that's a mouthful, we've been contacted by over 1,000 developers who want to bring their GameMaker titles onto Nintendo's record-breaking console, said James Cox, general manager of Yo-Yo Games. We've already seen the first wave of GameMaker Studio 2 titles announced for Nintendo Switch, including Hyper Light Drifter and Undertale, and we're excited to see the massive range of GameMaker Studio 2 content that will be launching on the platform. So if you're a developer, this is something that you definitely should invest in, as it will help you easily put your games on the Switch. So, to become an authorized Nintendo Switch developer, please sign up at said website or link. The next step, once you have signed up as a Nintendo Switch developer, is to register your request to take part in the open beta via Nintendo's GameMaker middleware web page. Also note that you will be required to sign into your Nintendo developer account to access this page. Lastly, to participate in the Nintendo Switch Open Beta for GameMaker Studio 2, you will also require either a Nintendo Switch license, which is about $800 per 12 months, or a GameMaker Studio 2 Ultimate license, which is $1,500 for 12 months, which provides access to all of our export options. Once approved, these will be available to purchase on your Yo-Yo Games account. Pretty fantastic, though. $800 or $1,500 is a lot of money per year, which is freaking insane. Moving on. Oh, sorry, went just a little bit farther. Indie game delists from Steam Marketplace for alleged cryptojacking and scams. This caught my attention a little while ago. I think it's kind of insane at what this story is. Anyway, Valve Corporation has removed a game from its video game marketplace that allegedly hijacked users' computers to mine cryptocurrency, Motherboard reported on July 30th. The Steam game store has delisted Abstractism, an indie game accused of deceptive practices and cryptojacking, and has banned its developer from the platform. Steam took action following complaints from a number of users saying that the game's setup files seemed to include a Trojan virus and malware disguised as Steam.x processes and launcher. Further investigation conducted by different players found that the programs were crypto miners that infected users' computers to mine Monero. Game developer Akalo Union and publisher Dead Team released Abstractism on Steam on March 15th. According to Motherboard, there were warning signs that the game could be running processes unbeknownst to the player. For example, developers encouraged players to keep the game running even when not in use, in return for rare in-game items. That is insane. That is so bizarre. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so glad that they're gone, that they're done. They are no longer able to be a developer. That's insane. That makes a pretty bad name for some indie developers, unfortunately. Boy. What idiots. What idiots. This is insane. I am just baffled by the idiocy here. And even down here, BS, you shouldn't be on this platform, you effing scam artist. It's one thing to make shovelware, it's another to actively place viruses on customers' PCs and knowingly screw them over for monetary gain. Yep, I totally agree with that. That is so freaking stupid. Indie developers know better than that for the most part, but you know, there's always that one ingredient that has to ruin the whole pot of soup, I guess, because that's the best example I could come up with. Okay, so on to some lighter news here, or not really news, but onto our Kickstarter, rather. Gun-Toting Cats. If you guys haven't checked this game out, it's a platformer. It's very much like Broforce, I guess you could say, where you have a couple of these characters that run around shooting things, mostly robots. They do have a trailer here, which I will play for you, but it is developed by Kit9 Studios. Currently sitting at almost $1,200, and their pledged goal is $18,961. It's such an odd, why don't they just round it up? Round things up, people. $19,000. Let's do that. Their pledges include $5 all the way on up to, let me get to it here. Oh my gosh, there it is. $1,000. Yeah, so if you have $1,000 to spare, or, you know, just sitting around really doing nothing, help them out here, because they got 14 days left and the game itself looks pretty good. Without further ado, I will play the trailer for you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's also a demo. So anyway, I will shut up now. This part cracks me up. Over a board game. Gun-toting cats. Boom. 14 days remaining, guys. Go help them out. Go help Kit9 Studio out. You can also check out their website. I think they have a website anyway. Let me find it here. Yep, right there. Boom. Kit9studio.com. If it would ever freaking load, you'd think that I would have this pulled up here, but I don't, so I guess I'll wait. I was expecting it to load a lot faster than that. I have pretty decent internet, so you'd think it would load. So if you want to know more, of course, you can go to Kickstarter.com, search Gun-Toting Cats, and check out their campaign. Fund them. Go support them. Give them some love, guys. We thank you for that. And I personally want to thank you for joining me this Friday or whenever you're watching this. Again, this was Indie Drop News. My name is Dan. You can follow me over on Twitter, Indie Drop News, at Indie Drop News, that is. And you can go check out my Patreon, Indie Drop. Just patreon.com/IndieDrop/Indie Drop. So, yeah, you know, I do the things with the indies and the news and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me again. We'll talk to you later.